Lodi is looking for new police officers tonight following multiple resignations over just the last few weeks.
There is a new interim chief taking over in the meantime. Our Rose Schmidt spoke with him today and shares his vision for the department. Rose?
Yeah, so members of the Lodi Police Department say they're happy Lieutenant Wayne Smith is there to pass along his wisdom. 3 decades of service at the Columbia County Sheriff's Office he's now bringing to Lodi during what he says is a difficult time for the community.
People should feel comfortable and safe here.
A hopeful message for anyone living in Lodi.
And Lodi's been through a lot. They just had the floods. Now they've had this with the police department, and it's a good community. It's a strong community.
Meet Lodi's new acting police chief, Lieutenant Wayne Smith from the Columbia County Sheriff's Office, who's taking over temporarily following a string of resignations inside the police department.
That's a hardship, especially for a department this size, to have a lot of vacancies like that.
3 out of 6 full-time officers left within a matter of weeks, including the department's 2 supervisors.
Based on the timing, it certainly maybe looks suspicious, but because of the length of time it takes to obtain a law enforcement job, backgrounds and that sort of thing, I think it's just an unfortunate coincidence.
Smith brings nearly 30 years of experience working in Columbia County and says those years have been vital in preparing him to run this department.
It's not to say that there's a lot of crime or a lot of serious calls, but there's certainly several calls a day that require a law enforcement presence.
While Smith does plan on making some changes in his time in Lodi, he says the 3 remaining staff are quality officers and wants to keep that message of hope going.
I think it's important for people in the community to know that everything's fine, and everybody's concerned that the police have left and maybe we're not safe, and that's not the case.
Smith says he's still performing his duties for the sheriff's office, and his contract is signed through December in Lodi, but he'll likely be there until a new chief is hired and trained. The Lodi mayor and city administrator were unavailable for comment today.
Like you said, lucky to have him there to help out.
Definitely.
All right,
Yeah.
Rose, thank you so much. Madison.